So got another new mold. This one's for like little dishes, serving trays. Enjoy the plastic opening sound. It's really sticky right out of the package. It's pretty fun actually. Looks like it's got some really nice detail in the handles. So I'm going to try them one by one, which will make the video a little bit longer, but I think it's easier to control one by one. And I'm just going with clear for the first one, just to see how it works in general. I'm just going to pull back the mold and push the resin into those little handles, making sure I get as much in as I can, so there's no air bubbles and there's no weird gaps. I find with like the miniature ones especially, you really have to pay attention to that. Little air bubble stuck there. And I'm just using my usual UV resin from Resin. Sneaky little bubble. There we go. That looks pretty good. Definitely going to use a lighter just to make sure. Kind of mesmerizing, isn't it? Now cure. And flip over and cure again. Ooh. Nothing better than the first release on the mold, right? Ooh, much nicer than I thought it was going to be. Still a little sticky from the curing, but that is a nice little pie plate. I'm pretty excited to continue. The next one I'm going to go for like a white silver, hopefully. All these powders were gifted to me by a friend, so they're all new to me, and they're all experiments as I use them to see what they come out looking like. But this looks pretty white, so I'm optimistic it'll give like a porcelainy sort of finish for a little miniature. Ooh, that looks pretty so far. All right. Let's try the next one. I'm assuming this is a serving tray. Now let me know in the comments if you like watching it slowly drip or if you'd like me to fast forward through these parts. I'm not sure. I kind of like the slow drippy thing, but please let me know. I'm happy to do it either way. And just so we know, I did order a mic and it didn't work, so I'm working on trying to get better audio. I don't have the loudest voice, so I am trying, and I am trying to talk louder. Bear with me. I am trying to improve my videos for everybody because I really do enjoy making them for everyone. So as you can see, I am just trying to get into all those little crevasses again, all these little side bits. I'm sure there's going to be a few I miss somewhere, but try my best to do it as slowly as I can and push. And I'm sort of tipping it back so that there's a little bit more of a ledge. It does really help to try to get it pushed in. Trying to let it flow by itself doesn't usually work out very well, in my experience anyway. And that little silicone spatula brush tool that I have works really well for all this kind of stuff. There's a few different shapes, and they seem to get into most places pretty well. And they do hold some resin, so not a whole lot, but enough for these little projects. It's so pearly. And I find with the little ones, if you go little bit by little bit, it really does help. I know it may be tedious, but you over pour really quickly if you don't. So I'm setting it again. Do my 120 seconds, flip over, cure again, another 120 seconds. And this is one of those like crazy unrated from China UV lamps that probably is cooking too fast, but sets really well. The Sun X11. I get them from AliExpress. It's meant for nail curing, but it works really well. I think it's 220 watts, if anybody's actually curious. And I did that. No! So a little gap there. I'll have to hide it with some fruit or something hanging over the edge of the tray, because there's really no fixing it once you've done it, unfortunately. At least not that I've found that comes out tidy. I've tried to re-put them back in and all that kind of stuff, and it just lets up a mess. Better off just covering up with a little piece of something faux to decorate. A leaf. perhaps. But otherwise it was really pretty. So next one I will be extra, extra cautious. This one I'm going to try a sort of dark black pearlescent-y color. It's kind of like a deep bluey mica black. Kind of magical. So again, I'm just pulling from the sides, really trying to make sure everything is in there the best I can. Super strange angle to work in, but seems to be doing the job pretty well. It's a really neat color, isn't it? I wonder how it's going to cure. Alright, let's set it. Flip it. Do it again. Ooh, it got a little darker. Oh, it looks like a little toaster oven pan. I love it. The color is beautiful. Really nice little mold. Kind of want to make a ring out of it with some fruit or some meat, like little miniature meat or something fun like that. It would be pretty cool. So I'm going to use up that other bit of black. I'm going to try to do like a rim one color and then the center a different color. I guess I made a little too much in the last one, so why not use it up for this, right? So I'm just going to try to push it all into the sides only, if I can. Might take a minute or two. Bear with me. Sorry, I'm a little off camera. It's a bit of an awkward bit, this one. So I'm really sort of trying to clear the center as much as I can, and then just get like a real sort of like a frame around it. All right. I'm going with a sort of a reddish mica color. Gothic tray. Sort of persimmony, I guess. It's a bit of a strange red. Kind of like it. Really hoping this works, because if it does, it'll be a nice little addition to making, a little bit more unique pieces. But we shall see. I have not tried to do a two-tone like this, and this is my first little mini tray, so mold, that is. I've definitely made them by hand by polymer, but in polymer. So let's set it. Ooh, that came out pretty cool. For my first try, there's a little marbling at the bottom that happened, but overall, really cute. Like, take a look at all of them. Other than that little air bubble there that I got, everything came out really nice. I might paint some little flowers or something on the clear one just to give it a little pizzazz.